honours are still just about even going into the final day of the LV County Championship match between Middlesex and Leicestershire at Lords, in spite of James Taylor scoring another 100 against what must be his favourite county. Taylor began day 3 on 65 with his side on 185 for 5, just 33 runs behind, and the man who scored his maiden first-class ton against Middlesex and then struck an unbeaten double 100 against them earlier on in the summer was soon tucking into their bowling again. Neil Dexter had started the day with spin at both ends as he waited for the new ball, and he had some success when David Milan trapped Jigger Nake in front for 36 to end a partnership of 70. Leicestershire were only 4 runs behind, and Claude Henderson joined Taylor to take his side into the lead, negating the new cherry well. Taylor had shown immense powers of concentration and was rewarded with his 100. Of the 5 he scored, 3 have been against Middlesex, and none would have been much more tougher than this one, occupying 216 balls in nearly 5.5 hours. With Henderson for company, Leicestershire appeared to be gaining a very useful first innings advantage as the lead moved to 53 with 4 wickets in hand. But then they collapsed. Henderson edged Toby Rowland-Jones behind to depart for 31. Nadeem Malik was yorked by Pedro Collins for a duck. Nathan Buck was legged before to Rowland-Jones for 1. And Matthew Hogarth gave Rowland-Jones his 4th wicket as he was caught by Sean Udall at mid-on for 4. From 272 for 6, Leicestershire had been dismissed for 282 for a lead of 63. Rowland-Jones and Collins both picked up 4 wickets, but no one could dislodge Taylor, who ended unbeaten on 106. He's batted for nearly 12 hours against Middlesex this season without being dismissed. So Middlesex's openers, Scott Newman and John Simpson, began their second innings 63 runs behind. Often this summer, that would have put the top 2 under a bit of pressure. Middlesex have not made many particularly special starts against the new ball, but this was to prove to be one of their better efforts. Both played neatly, seeing off the dangerous Hogarth, who's been taking wickets for fun in recent games. Newman reached his 4th score of 50 plus, and he did it at a very good rate too, as it had occupied only 60 deliveries. And by the time tea arrived, the pair had battered their side into a good position, with the interval coming with Middlesex on 114 without loss to now lead by 51. Alas for the home side, they couldn't build on that in the final session. Newman, in the 3rd over of it, edged a ball from Henderson which bounced alarmingly out of the rough, and he was easily held by Jacques Dutoit for 70. Simpson joined his partner back in the pavilion in Henderson's next over. He was legged before to a ball which also turned and was gone for 44 at 120 for 2. Milan avoided a pair, but he'd made only 4 when he nicked Nate to Dutoit. It was now a battle against the turning ball for the batsman, but O.A. Shah showed plenty of dogged determination, while Dexter curbed his usual attacking instincts, a decision which almost saw him run a defensive shot back onto his stumps. He was out 10 minutes before the end though, as pace returned and Malik trapped him in front for 18. It was left to Rowland-Jones and Shah to see out the remaining deliveries as they ended the penultimate day on 168 for 4, giving them a lead of 105. With the ball turning, it's a match which could still go either way.